Hey, I'm Adam. I'm Scissor Shoes.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I'm Scarface.
And I'm Elino, and I'm Jason.
And we don't podcast, but what we did do this week is we watched a little film, a film adaptation of a stage play, Sweeney Todd.
Yeah, it's for spooky time. You see all the spooky stuff? You gotta...
It's Halloween! Oh!
Well, yeah, if this comes out properly, tomorrow is Halloween. Me? So yeah, we watched... And Sweeney Todd's like probably the most scary movie, but... You know, it's a spooky... It's more spooky than I thought, I guess. I didn't know what it was about.
It's very much more of like a campy, spooky Halloween than like a properly like scary. Like
It's a Tim Burton film.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's not like...
I didn't know that. I didn't know that when we were going into this, when you suggested it. Because you've seen this movie before, right?
I have not seen this movie before.
Oh.
Yeah.
The way that you responded in the group chat, I thought you had seen this before.
Oh. No, I haven't.
Well,
Yeah, have
I
you?
look
No, I
stupid.
I recommended it because it was on my list of things to see.
Yeah. Okay. First, though, let's do some tea.
Oh yeah, we have tea tonight.
Tea tonight.
Spooky tea.
It's nighttime.
From Paris.
That's heavy fuck. It is scary.
It says it's from Paris.
I can't read. I only watch it.
Have you done this before?
This is like what? This is
we're
episode
keeping-
6?
Is this your first day or?
We're keeping this in. I'm going to get some towels.
That's why we have a tray.
Yeah. Okay, go on, talk about Sweeney Todd.
Oh, Sweeney Todd. It's a Sondheim play. Stephen Sondheim, my boy.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Oh, a very famous play composer.
Did he pass recently?
Yes, he did die recently.
Oh.
He also did Into the Woods,
Into the Woods!
which
Into the
that guy
Woods.
likes.
I love Into the Woods.
I haven't seen Into the Woods.
It's very good. Oh, I hit this. I hope that doesn't fuck
I
up.
believe you.
Yeah, and he is known, at least for music people, that he does some very music majory things in his scores.
I noticed a lot of that. I don't have words for it, but it felt very music majory.
You're like, as a non-music
Yeah,
person.
as a non-music person.
Oh,
Fuck.
Oh, my turn.
We're fucking things up. We don't know how to pour tea. We've forgotten after the last episode. No. That we recorded.
I spilled a bit, but
It's fine. Just... Anyway, Sweeney Todd. Let's give our general thoughts before we go into spoilers.
overall thoughts: Sweeney Todd, Devil Barber, Razor, Shave Boy.
Well, let me first tell you, because I told Adam. I read it as the demon barber, and so I went in thinking he was a demon. So when they started the movie, I was like, oh man, it's been hundreds of years. Like, let's see what's going on. And then it starts off with saying 15 years ago or whatever. I'm like, that's not what I thought.
I mean, isn't he? Wouldn't you say
It's hot.
this after seeing the things that he has done?
I mean, he's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
We see worse than that on like
Yeah.
Hollywood Boulevard.
What kind of barbershops are you going to?
I saw worse at the 7-Eleven by my apartment.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
But yeah, what'd you guys think, Adam?
I have my problems with it, but overall, I quite liked it. I thought it was, for the most part, an enjoyable experience, a solid adaptation of a stage play.
I mostly agree. I had a lot of fun with it. There were definitely some moments to me that stuck out as, or I could imagine them playing out on a stage.
Yeah.
And I could
Yeah.
tell. And for better or for worse, but it didn't take away from the experience, but yeah, I think it was good. It
Got
was
you
a good
thinking
watch.
that maybe you missed out on something.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah. I'd be interested in watching this as a stage performance though. But
I would too.
yeah.
I'm a big musical guy. My dad raised me as a musical guy. and I quite liked it. It took me a minute to actually start getting better, like getting better adjusted to what type of
What you were
story.
expecting.
Yeah, because my expectations going in was wrong.
Right.
And then getting adjusted with, like, I wasn't a huge fan of the songs at first, but then as it was going, I was like, I kind of quite liked the song.
Oh yeah. So I totally didn't know it was a musical.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I walked in and I put it on, and then they started singing. I was like, "Oh, that okay."
What's this Disney Channel
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
Were you gonna say
I
something?
was.
Oh.
I failed.
Ding!
Ding.
I remember this.
Yeah. So yeah, I think overall, generally, we have a positive look on it.
I think the best way to do a film adaptation of a stage play is to do it like Hamilton did, where there's like 3 cameras in the audience and they just do the play.
Yeah.
But I, as far as like movie versions of plays go, this is probably one of the best ones.
I could understand that. I haven't really seen a ton of.
What?
I mean, I've seen Cats, which is bad, for not the reasons you think. For me, at least.
Are we about to do a Cats episode?
Dude, I could go on a rant for Cats.
I'd watch Cats for content.
I watch Cats for content.
I
don't know where
watched
it's
Cats.
available, but
The hell. Anyway, Sweeney Todd.
the demon barber of Flea Street.
Fleek.
Flecker.
Fleece.
Fleischman.
Fleisch.
Felicia Street.
Felicia Street, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. I took notes on where the songs were happening. Because
I did actually take notes for this one, but it ended up just being like 2 sentences, like, oh, this song, not good, and then another one was, oh, and that's all I wrote.
that's more than you usually write, in all fairness.
So yeah, I mean, okay, so I'm a music major, so I felt that maybe I should do Sondheim justice and actually like write down when I notice like all of the music majory stuff. Yeah, but then when I was listening to it, I realized, oh hey, literally the entire soundtrack is just the Irae, so I don't need to write anything down.
Yeah, I mean, that is from...
Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah.
Well,
Why don't you tell us, Elino?
You know what?
not today.
Yeah. I'm not really in an explaining mood.
Okay, so shout out to the YouTube channel Sideways to pointing this out to me.
And,
but then,
yeah, I watched the video too.
yeah, like what did this video come out like 2 years ago or something? 2 or 3 years ago?
I think, yeah.
Is it about this
almost 2
movie?
years. Oh, sorry.
Is that?
About this movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Sideways is like a music graduate, and
Right.
he does like music theory videos on film and leitmotifs and stuff.
Yeah.
And so for this one, yeah, he was like, "Oh my God, the movie! It's the music is based on the Irae." And so the
entire soundtrack.
The entire soundtrack is the
based on
Dies
Dies
Irae.
Irae.
So the Dies Irae is an old, like, medieval European Gregorian chant for, like, funeral practices and whatnot, memorials or whatever, and it goes, Dies Irae something else in Latin that I don't know.
Oh.
And historically, composers in Europe have been using the Dies Irae to symbolize death ever since Hector Berlioz in like 1830 something, I want to say. And it's kind of a trope, a cliche in film score. Like they used it in The Lion King and Star Wars, I think in Indiana Jones as well. So for Sondheim, what he did for this film is he took the first 4 notes, Dies Irae, and then based every single track around that. So the first main melody that we hear in the intro track is as we get like the CG opening of London and the city streets and stuff.
Yeah.
And he switches things around a little bit. So when I think it's the third song in the film where he's like, "These are my friends." That's the Dies Irae in inversion. So instead of going Dies Irae, it's "These are my friends." It's inverted.
Yeah.
And later on in the film, "Pretty Women," that is not entirely the Dies Irae, but he formed that melody from the Dies Irae. So it's like he took the first three notes. Well, he took the inversion of the Dies Irae. So these are my first three notes. Pretty women.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then all through, and like in the background, down below the singers, there's lots of like little flourishes and embellishments that are just the Dies Irae verbatim, pretty much.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's quite literally the whole soundtrack is the Dies Irae.
I didn't pick up on that one, the Pretty Women one, but that did like kind of stick out, like when compared to the rest of them.
Let's see, were there any others? Okay.
For me, at least, I don't know how you felt. Just kind of like aesthetically, like that had a different feel.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, it's an inversion, so it's not immediately noticeable.
Yeah.
And Sondheim I feel like he does do a pretty good job of hiding the Dies Irae in nooks and crannies in the tapestry he weaved.
yeah. As I've talked to you about, I'm very bad at music things, so it wasn't something that I just understood because I'm bad at that. So, like seeing that kind of stuff pointed out when. Because I also watched the Sideways video and then, talked to you.
Yeah.
Just really neat and cool. And it's hard for me to notice just on its own. But
Yeah, I will say, though, not necessarily as a criticism to Sondheim, but to the way we're talking about it, we're making it seem a lot more impressive than it actually is. Because, like, in the story of Sweeney Todd, the melody, it doesn't really mean anything.
yeah.
Like,
It's just
we have a
kinda-
history of it being, like, having it related to death, but in the soundtrack, it's just a series of four notes that Sondheim happened to base all the music around. And I mean,
It was kind of like what you're saying is like it was, used without purpose.
I mean,
Almost.
he used it with purpose because
Yeah, it's on theme, certainly,
Yeah,
but-
I was gonna say
Yeah.
the idea of it, but in terms of what you're saying,
Yeah.
musically, it's
yeah,
not
it's not like a leitmotif. It's
Right.
No, it's not.
it's the basis for how it was created. I enjoy it much more from the perspective of, oh fuck, I gotta write a musical in 3 days.
Right.
It's fair.
Oh, another example. Wait, what's your rush? What's your hurry? Wait, what's your rush? First three notes. I
You
just
write
thought of
this
that.
down?
No.
Oh.
He's a music major. He
I know,
memorizes
but like,
all music.
oh yeah, every song you've ever heard.
Every song
yeah.
I've ever heard. Name a song, I've heard it. And I will sing it. Go.
I lost.
I don't know any songs. I'm not a yeah.
And this is why I have a degree. I know Happy Birthday.
That's copyright. You can't sing it out.
Do you know the alphabet song?
Yes, that's just Twinkle Twinkle Little Star by Mozart.
That's
By
ABC.
Mozart.
A B C D E F G.
H-I-J-K, suck on my pee.
Oh, he got you there.
You can get me. Anyway, I guess we could talk about the movie now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we watched the movie.
Yeah. Getting off of non-spoiler.
Is it spoiler
and
time?
music. It's spoiler time.
I have a presentation to add to the decoration
Ooh.
on theme. I don't expect to.
Presentation.
glass.
Show and tell.
It's just a glass.
What is that?
It's gin.
Oh, why is it blue?
It's just the bottle.
Oh, because the kid is
Oh,
sad.
okay, that's pretty cool.
It's the bottle. Oh no, it's blue because the kid is sad,
Ah, yes.
and he drinks it because he's sad, because he works in the
Coal mines.
coal mines. Thanks.
I got you.
This is why he takes notes.
It's a factory.
It's a factory.
I fucked up.
It's London Dry Gin.
London
Hey.
Oh,
Dry.
on theme.
London. Bridges
London.
falling down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the movie. We can get spoilers. Do you want to start from the? Should we start from the beginning and just go throughout?
Sure, yeah.
Wait, can I move this? I want to move it closer to me.
Oh yeah, that'd probably be better.
I want a chocolate.
Sure.
Where are we gonna put the trash?
I'm just putting it here for now. You can give it to me if you want.
Okay. If someone can toss me one.
Which one? You want
I
Kit
don't-
Kat or Hershey's or a M&M's peanut?
Kit Kat. Break me
Have you ever
off
have
a
you heard
piece
people
of
call it that?
Kit
Wait, what you
Kat.
call it? Wait, what?
Have you heard people call it M&M's peanut?
No.
That's because they're psychopaths. Because in some of the packaging, the peanut is over here in the bottom right corner. So it reads as M&M's peanut.
I said I would take it.
But they're not all the packaging.
They added a new color. They've discovered a new color.
They added M&M made a new color.
M&M made a new color.
What color is it?
I'm not.
That sounds like a banger of a
I
color.
swear there's a new color. I think I could just lie and say like purple or some shit. I don't remember. It's a lot of ding. Anyway. Well, it starts the movie with what's this? Very dated CG.
Oh
in my opinion.
But I do think it was nicely stylized though.
I think so too.
Sure.
It's not. It doesn't have like the crispest textures or anything, but they're not going for realism, so I think it's
No.
fine.
I think it works better in action. And what I mean by that is like when Sweeney Todd's cutting the throats of people, I think it works aesthetically there more than like in the last scene when it's pouring out of him, and like I don't really like that one. Like
Right.
the color matching the or not like
Not matching the
yeah
rest of it.
yeah with
You
the
thought it didn't
tone.
match?
I think it's way too bright for
Oh.
what like the setting of like this thing is supposed to be.
Yeah, I actually like that about it though.
Okay.
I like the bright blood on the dark background.
I think that that's fine up until that point. Like I think it serves its purpose, but I don't think it looks as good. I mean, I can understand it making the scene pop, but I don't know. I just thought it didn't match all that well. Especially
I
with-
think aesthetically you're wrong.
well,
Yeah, take that, Chris.
There is a moment
I
that
thought you were a Danganronpa fan.
yeah, but that is like active. Whatever.
I think there's a moment later in the movie where the like kind of scuffed CG actually works really well.
Which scene?
When she's singing about her fantasy.
Oh, like at the beach.
Yeah. The beach
Oh
stuff.
yeah. I can see
Yeah.
that. I think that scene was pretty well done. Right, we're starting from the beginning.
All right, let's go back. We'll
Intro
get there. We'll
scene,
get there.
We got Sweeney Todd
On a boat.
on a
On
boat.
a boat.
I'm on a boat.
London.
There's no place like London.
That was so funny to me. Like all the British memes.
Yeah.
Like I think I've read before that this movie musical is like how it sucks to be British or whatever, or how London is a terrible place to live or whatever.
London.
Released in
Suck.
1870 or whatever.
London.
1810.
Suck.
Arguably now, but
I did put London bad SMH.
London bad.
London indeed bad. Also, I want to say something before we go on because it's going to prop up a whole lot. I think the worst choice that this film made was probably one that they can't really control because of studio heads or whatever. But they cast Hollywood actors for parts that would have been a lot better with like stage actors.
That's fair.
Because this is going to come up a bit.
What do you think?
They don't sing all that well.
Who do you think specifically?
Like, okay, so pretty much every named character in the show has a lot of pitch correction done in a way that makes it way too obvious for
obvious.
me. It's a bit distracting. I'm not sure about you two.
I didn't pick, but I didn't pick it up.
I
well-
I could see some. I don't know. Okay.
I mean, I work with this stuff, so it's really obvious to me. But
There was only one character where I really liked their singing. I liked Lovette's stuff. It maybe was more pitched or less, but
yes,
I think she's
Lovett,
actually like trained.
Lovett, the little boy, and
The sailor, right?
no, the little boy,
No, yeah, the little
Gin
boy,
boy.
and
and the sailor was all right, but and the daughter,
they were all like actually.
they were all pretty good.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
me feel better because I
No.
really like Lovette and I love the kid.
Yeah,
Those two
I know.
are my favorite singers.
Yeah,
Like,
Johnny Depp's voice is okay, but he's not on pitch all the time, so he gets a
Yeah.
lot of work done. Alan Rickman gets a bit of work done as well. Also, he's just Snape, so it's kind of weird to see him in this role. And his lackey, Mr. Pettigrew, Peter Pettigrew from Harry Potter.
I did not
He
like his
sucked.
stuff. I did not like his stuff.
yeah.
It was
Yeah,
very,
that was just straight up bad. But
I think one of his things was straight up just added in. Like it wasn't even part of like the musical.
What?
you did research.
Wait, have you seen it or like?
No,
how do you
I
know?
was looking because I wanted to write down the songs in order, right?
Uh-huh.
To show where I put, and I think on the wiki page it showed like which ones are not from the musical.
Ah.
There's like 3, like Elms. I don't think that's from the musical.
Elms,
I don't know what that is.
It's the very brief song. It's not a song, but that Lucy sang outside of Johanna's window. That she sang
Spoiler.
to the spoilers. That she sang to the pirate boy,
Pirate
To the
boy.
sailor?
the sailor. Sure.
The sailor.
Does he have a name?
Yes,
He
he
does.
does. Do I remember
we
it?
rem-
No.
Here,
Mr. Noteman.
I got you.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that Helena Bonham Carter is like classically trained or something. Because
I
wasn't
wouldn't
she
be
in
super
Les Mis?
surprised. I know a lot of Hollywood actors get their start in
Yeah.
stage, but not all of them were in this film. So
Yeah.
I will get to it, but I have a thing for toxic women, so I put I love it. And so I was like, yeah. I was like, I know objectively.
Although,
she's
did you?
terrible.
What did you do?
did you watch the movie?
I mean, I could fix her.
Just because you like man me.
Yeah. Huh?
What?
Or what?
Just 'cause
Oh,
you like
because I like
man
man. That's a banger, Chris.
Thank you. Yeah, cannibalism. I said not on podcast. I never mind. I'm gonna continue.
Are you going to give your thoughts on cannibalism as a concept, or
Nah, I'm fine. Yeah, I didn't love Johnny singing so far in the first part.
Johnny? That's his name.
Were you looking for Johnny? No,
that was
no,
Johnny
he's talking
Depp.
about Johnny Depp.
I was talking
Oh.
about Johnny Depp.
Never
Oh,
mind.
I,
Ding.
What did I put? Oh, I put the way that Sweeney was taken.
oh, that was silly.
Like I put that's one way to get him out of the picture because it's just like take him away, and then
Yeah.
they just took him away and put in the prison. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, cool, I guess, whatever. Like, and then he's just like, oh, there, lady,
Yeah.
Lucy.
That was silly.
Oh,
I got.
you poor thing. Did your husband just get arrested? Oh, here, let me get some food for you. Make you feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say I started this movie a little sleepy time.
He fell asleep.
No, I didn't fall asleep, but
fell asleep.
at the
You're too
beginning.
scared.
No, at the beginning, I was like before I
Gave you
started getting
nightmares.
hooked. It was like I was like half there, and then when I started getting engaged, when I got to the end, I was like, wait, why did he even get like taken away again? Like, did they even? And then I rewinded, and they didn't even really say.
Explain nothing.
They just said, yeah, and then the judge took me away, and I was like, for like. Did they even have did he even make an excuse, like a reason, or?
My favorite parts of storytelling is when you finish a story and go, oh, I must have missed that really important detail, and then go back to find, oh, they just never
just did
mentioned this is a really important detail.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess for something like this kind of musical, they don't need all these explanations.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I love musicals, they're not the most
grounded and serious.
Concise in terms of the storytelling.
Yeah, the characters are all singing and dancing, so there's already like a huge suspension of disbelief that you have to go over.
Sure. You like the tea?
I do. You like some?
I would like some more.
Tea time, we're tea timers.
I will say I commend them for having a British setting and making no allusions to tea.
Sure, yeah. They weren't racist
Yeah.
towards the upper class. Thank God.
Well, the price of tea being what it is, when you get it, if you get it.
I loved that line.
I actually really like that number. I thought it was really clever how they did like with the chopping syncopated with the actual. Yeah,
Dude, that was
that
cool.
was probably
good.
my favorite song.
That was cool.
Of the musical. Oh my God. Every song, I just love Levette's songs. I have a problem. I put Why Make fucking
We've already been going for half an hour. Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't know where the phone.
I got it. You want to clap?
Oh, right. It doesn't show up on the waveform.
Yeah. Cool, we're back. With everything fixed, for sure, nothing went wrong, even before this. What are we talking about? Oh,
Sweeney
Sweaty
Todd.
Todd.
It's a movie musical that takes place in the 1800s?
1870s.
1870s.
I put why did she make the meat pies out of
He's
cats?
like a barber in London. Well, she's broke.
She killed cats.
Yeah.
Well, she was very specific about it. She killed one cat, Deuteronomy, so that his friend cat Mistopheles could bring him back to life, just in time for the Jellicle Ball.
I haven't seen Cats yet.
I
also haven't seen
I
Cats.
love the musical.
That was,
cat. You both. Why are you guys the ones that want to fucking watch? No wonder you want to watch fucking Cats. I hate that. I guess really quick tangent on Cats. I hate that movie because the whole point, and this is, people can enjoy this or not, but the whole point of the movie is like not to have a main character and just going through these cats and learning about them through each of the individual songs. Why the fuck would you make a main character for the movie? It defeats the entire purpose of all the songs.
And they made it Taylor Swift.
Oh,
No, they didn't.
They made Taylor Swift the protagonist?
No, she's
No.
not.
Oh, this is
Oh.
my truth now. Yeah.
Oh, after her newest album that
Yeah.
everyone loves.
She has a new album.
No, yeah, some people are shitting
Is
on
it out already?
I think so. That's why people are shitting on it, right?
I didn't know
On
people
my-
were shitting on it.
She's a pop musician. People will shit on her.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
people mostly love her, generally.
Yes, but the people who actually talk about music hate pop music. So,
You're not on Twitter often.
no.
Exactly. Anywho,
I'm sure it's good.
yeah.
Guys, it's time to
She'll
be
never
real.
go out of style.
It's time to be real, guys.
It's your
Come here. Yeah.
We're in the middle
Take
of a
picture.
podcast.
Yeah, I know. It's content. Lean in.
You know,
Adam.
Oh.
Adam. Cool.
This is why it seemed like it's longer. It's because we're not talking about it on the podcast.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Are you good?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
With the price of attention being what it is, when you get it, if you get it, better make it last.
Did you write the lyrics down or something? How
No.
do you're
He's a music major.
it's insane.
My sister's like that. She's not a music major, but she's like that.
Like she can just convert the words that people are saying real time into their head.
Well, into the songs that she knows, because that's from the musical.
There are a lot
Yeah,
of
I
songs
know.
from
That's
this
what
that I
I'm
don't
saying.
remember.
Okay.
But
Yeah, because it's like, how did you just like learn the music already? Like, or
He
like
said
how do you
one-
well,
remember
it's
it?
one song. It's
I
the
was gonna
DS
say- I was
Irae.
gonna say-
That's true. He did go on a whole thing about how it's one song.
Oh, have either of you seen? I doubt it. But have either of you seen "Promising Young Woman"?
I don't know what that is.
No, I've heard of it.
It's a movie, and this movie reminded me of a few movies that I'll get into, but it reminded me of "Promising Young Woman" because trigger warning. When Lucy gets raped, and then commits suicide.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of that kind of movie, just like out for partially just because like out for revenge for like the abuse of women, and then like everyone around the judge was like not just complicit, but like kind of cheering it on, and that kind of happens in Promising Young Woman. Spoilers for that movie, I guess. I like that movie. It's pretty good.
I mean, that's the premise of that movie, though, right?
Promising
I guess
Young
it is for this one, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like a reveal.
Yeah,
You know what I
but I mean, you're just going in blind, right? I don't know. Also, reminds me of the Count of Monte Cristo. Like, is that what this is based off in terms of like story structure?
No.
I
don't
know,
think so.
I know what that is. Yeah.
It's about a guy
because
who
I
was
know-
in
I know in
prison
general-
for a long time.
I know
and his
I-
wife was killed, and I think I haven't read it. But
See, I thought this was based on
The DS Irae?
yeah, that. I was gonna come here and make another joke about. I was gonna do another bit about having seen the wrong movie, and I was gonna make allusions to Les Mis.
it's been a while since I've seen Les
Well,
Mis.
we're not hearing you person sing. That was a stretch.
Did you catch that?
No, what were you trying to do?
Because the famous song from Les Mis is "Do you hear the people sing?" So I'm like, you're a
That
person
was-
who isn't. We don't hear singing.
What were you gonna say before I interrupted?
I
you?
don't remember.
Okay, to me it reminded me of the Count of Monte Cristo. That's I guess two references that neither of you get. That's cool. One modern,
Well, no,
one like.
I know the plot in general for Count of Monte Cristo. I don't remember there being cannibalism.
That's not. No, the cannibalism is a reference to a new game that just came out. It's called Ravenous Devils.
I don't know.
The entire cannibalism parts. That's that entire video game.
So it's like it's a cooking sim.
I think the guy makes suits in that one, but
Oh, he's a tailor.
yeah, instead of a barber. But other than that, yeah.
I am very confused.
Why are you confused?
I don't know.
Okay, there's 3 references I have.
Okay.
One is it feels like Promising Young Woman for Lucy, Count of Monte Cristo for Ben Baker, Sweeney Todd, and for the cannibalism part, a game called Ravenous Devils. There's clear parallels. All the ones that came after are probably referencing Sweeney Todd, and
Are
all the
they?
ones that came, yeah, because that's 1 for 1 almost for like video game, and then the other ones that came before, this probably references that. I mean, the Ravenous, the Promising Young Woman, maybe not, but the other 2 for sure, either are being referenced or are referencing. I think.
I believe you.
I mean,
I have no. I'm not familiar with.
I'm the only cultured person
well,
here.
hold on a
Well,
second.
I was-
I'll dispute the Count of Monte Cristo one because Les Mis also has a guy who
Yes, thank you.
who gets released from prison after like 10 or 15 years.
But
After wrongly being convicted by a
the whole point of
power-hungry
it, is the whole point of it
officer
revenge?
of the law.
Is the whole point of it revenge?
Yes.
Oh.
It totally is. He's out.
It's based on
No,
Monte Cristo though.
Actually, Les Mis is more about like redemption and survival.
Yeah,
But
It's more
Monte
about
Cristo is
securing their daughters' respective daughters' future or whatever.
Monte Cristo is directly about revenge. It's a revenge story.
yes, that I know.
So, like having that have clear parallels of being in prison and having clear revenge for the love of them, I think it's a pretty. I thought that'd be a pretty easy parallel. I
Does
think
Jean Valjean die? Does he die?
I told you. It's been a while.
Valjean-
I don't remember a lot from that.
I
that
don't think
musical.
so.
Does Hugh Jackman die?
I didn't see watch the
It's
movie. I saw the
Javert
musical.
dies.
Javert dies.
I saw the musical. I didn't see the movie.
My duty is to the law. You have no rights. Come with me to 4601.
Yeah. Banger.
Okay, going back to Sweeney Todd.
Oh, similarly though.
I'm going to stab him.
You slip my throat.
I'm gonna slit his
but-
throat.
Similarly, in that movie, Javert is played by Russell Crowe, who also can't sing.
Well, okay, I debate on that one. Russell Crowe can sing. It's just that the timbre of his voice did not suit the role very well.
Oh, okay.
Also, I don't think his voice is as bad as people say it is. But that's a different conversation.
Well, he got you there.
Sure.
He has a rock band and he's quite good.
I still think though that him and Alan Rickman were perhaps outperformed in their roles in their respective movies.
Yeah, I mean, Alan Rickman kind of just plays, like what Adam said, Snape. Not Snape. He just kind of...
Yeah.
We're not seeing Judge Turpin, really. We're seeing Alan Rickman.
Yeah, that's true.
And we're not really seeing... I almost said Edward Scissorhands. We're not seeing...
Close enough.
we're not seeing Sweaty Todd. We're seeing Johnny Depp.
Yes, that's true. Something about Johnny Depp, though, I was thinking about. I wonder what would have been a better casting, because he didn't ever seem very menacing. Because he turns out he's a murderer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like
he's
he doesn't ever seem to be like scary to me, or like
I had nightmares.
or menacing.
Yeah, Elino.
All right, my bad.
No, I agree. I think up until he starts going on his rampage, he's kind of just a screw loose.
Yeah.
Rather than this murderous fiend.
Yeah. Oh, but I think I guess we'll get to it when as we go through your synopsis.
Can I talk?
Yeah.
You two? Can I go beat by beat?
Let's go.
Can I go to the bathroom first?
You really have to.
No, but we're gonna cut and make it look like I did.
Oh my god! Just clap. Just fucking clap.
We're back.
You don't actually have to go?
No, I don't.
Oh, fucking Christ!
Got him.
I'm gonna lose it. This is my Sweeney episode. It's my Sweeney arc.
I'm going.
I'm sweening out.
Oh my god.
It's Todd time. Johanna's trapped in a birdcage. Pretty easy symbolism.
Visual motif.
Like, it's whatever.
You get it? She's trapped.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta say, it's kind of creepy. All the guys spying on her. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Yeah.
In every angle, I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Yes, but I also just got reading through the first 2 arcs of Berserk, so I didn't think it was
That's
that
not
bad.
that's not a bar you should be looking at.
That's.
I have already been tainted by the really heavy shit, so I'm good.
You're all like, I visited the depths of hell. I don't think stabbing someone's that bad. Like,
Honestly, no.
I mean, like honestly, he stopped at slitting their throats. So, like, there's much worse you could have.
And they're feeding the people.
Yeah.
they're making money though. They're greedy.
Yeah, so I think we should reward the people who provide a
Yes.
service to the people.
It's not a service.
It's a public good.
What are you, Chris? Are
It's a
you saying that
transaction.
we should tax the successful and use big government to lead them into the dirt?
Unbelievable.
This is America, Chris. Wait, no, it takes place in London. Fuck. All right,
This-
my standards are different now.
You should have committed to it. I think.
No. This is why we left the Empire.
He's almost right.
yeah. Sacha Baron Cohen was in this movie.
Yeah,
Mr. Borat.
I did not realize he was in this movie.
I didn't either. And then he showed up, and I was like, "Ha!"
I was like,
I didn't
Italian.
recognize him. I had to have that pointed out to me by my mom after.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I was like, what are you doing here?
That's another
Oh,
thing from Les Mis.
yes. Cohen, the fake Italian guy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Bad singing.
Yeah.
He had a lot of work done on the pitch.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't like, not to say I dislike him, but I was curious onto giving him the role. Because he's used
Well,
to being
they gave him the
a
role
different
because
race.
Well, no, because he's famous.
But like, do you
Yeah.
get,
Yeah.
do you get what I was saying?
But he looks white. So
No.
how does that work?
Because he's speaking Italian when he's not Italian.
He's not
And
Italian.
in his
Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
Well,
in his roles in his movies, he just.
Wait, did you not just say that he was cast because he was a different race?
No, I said
No.
he's used to like playing different races.
That's what he does
Oh.
as an
Yeah,
actor.
so like he.
I get it.
His
Okay.
filmography involves.
I was confused. Look, a ding. Boo-boo-boo-boo. I'm getting more tea.
He didn't hear me. That's not a ding. Take that off. I put shave off.
Apply directly to the chin.
That was interesting.
I figured the way they were going to do it is like just a hard cut from not showing it to like showing the face. I thought that was boring.
Yeah, I feel like the scene could have been done better. I
Yeah.
do like the setup though.
Um,
The stage play probably did real hype.
yeah, maybe.
Like, they got like shaving cream, but like with stubble already in it that they put on the actors.
Yeah, and then just rip it off.
Yeah. I'm not sure if the mic's picked that up.
I don't think it does.
I think it does because I heard mine before, and so I might have heard that one. Oh,
Okay over there, buddy.
I'm holding it together. I hope.
okay. Going back to the movie again.
We're on your first page, buddy.
This is my second page. Fuck you. And it's out of 3. There was a scene where Johanna threw a key to the boy.
Oh yeah, why would she have the key to her own cell?
That too, but I also thought the transition from it was really funny because you could see obviously you see the key just like thrown like that,
Yeah.
and then the way that they show the key is that it shows the key doing this. And I was like, okay,
That's
cool.
like, guys, we forgot about this shot. Oh fuck.
Like they could just literally just.
We have 3 hours left on set before the union guys
Yeah.
start complaining.
The thing is, they could just literally dropped it from up like a little higher. I mean, I get that it's trying to stay in frame, but I was like, okay, come on. I put killing kids.
Based.
Beast.
I think that was because
Wait, which part was killing the kids?
Sweeney Todd just killed the Italian Sacha Baron Cohen. And,
not
Oh
a
yeah,
kid.
he wanted to kill
and then he wanted
the
to kill
apprentice.
The kid.
Oh.
Yeah. Come on.
But then
I mean, the way you said it, you just
didn't
said
let me
that
finish.
she
You
killed
didn't let me finish.
kids.
But then Miss Nesbitt's like, oh no, I could use a helping hand with all of these new long pork pies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put I love her, Lavette. This is
Yeah.
to reiterate.
Lavette, not Nesbitt. Fuck, okay.
You've been saying Lavette, haven't you?
I have.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you've been saying
Okay,
Lavette.
good. We don't have to give another ding. It's fine.
Let's see. Yeah, I said I knew it would be a meat pie. I don't know how you guys.
I didn't.
I already knew the plot.
Yeah, I
Basically,
didn't know.
so.
I didn't know the story going in. So when they like revealed that that's what she's gonna do, and then they went into a musical number about how much Johnny Depp is about it, I thought that was super cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really
That
like
song-
that number, but I
yeah.
don't remember the song. I was like, oh, this one's priest pie. This
Yeah.
one's shepherd pie with actual shepherd. I don't remember how the song goes.
I think
though.
that was cool. And
Yeah.
there was one where he's like, "Call me when Judge is on the menu."
Yeah,
And I
I
was
like that.
like, bars. There was another line in that song that was like, when they're looking out the window, and they're like, do you hear that? It's the sound of men eating each other. Who are we to do any different in here? And I was like, that's cool.
You're absolutely right. We should make money.
Yeah.
What else happens? I said that the judge, he reminds me of Frollo from Hunchback.
Oh, yeah. He kind of looks like him.
I meant story wise, but
Oh.
also that, yeah. You're not
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
Where was that?
He kidnaps a kid and raises them, and then also he wants to destroy
No,
everything
no.
for marrying a woman or
Am I being stupid? Is that in where's Hunchback?
Paris.
Paris.
It's Paris.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not London.
Okay. Oh,
Is
it's
it Paris?
Yeah, Notre Dame's in Paris.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
A geography nerd? I don't think that's a very obscure fact.
No, it's not.
No,
We're just stupid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my
just
American
don't-
friends here don't know.
Yeah.
I made like 4 references and you knew one of them.
I
My
simply
bad.
don't
Yes,
respect
it is.
French culture.
Okay. I put meat grinder chair and then I put nevermind. I thought the chair itself was gonna grind up the humans, and I was disappointed that it just through
just-
him, and it just went swoop. It was just a slide. I thought it was gonna fold up and crush them, and I was like, that's sick. And then didn't do that.
Although I do quite like the shots where they like fall, they throw the ragdoll down on the ground.
It is funny.
Yeah.
They have some satisfying sound design on that. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
I thought it was funny though that after however long they had been doing it, the best system that they could do was still just throwing the bodies on the floor. Like they didn't like put it into a bin or something.
No.
Like so anybody could just walk downstairs one day on accident and then see like a pile of dead bodies.
Yeah. It's
a
great.
pie all of dead bodies.
And scene.
I don't funny.
You're gonna edit in
Did I have a
studio applause here, right? And laughter.
I feel like I had a seizure. I don't know what just happened. Like I blanked out for like a second, and you guys were just talking, and I wasn't sure what was happening.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I'll add applause. Sure. Why not? The Lucy, but we don't know at the moment. The homeless woman, she smells burning people.
Yeah.
She's like, it smells like a fire, and like
Evil witch building.
yeah. So that was cool, because then she goes in.
Yeah.
We'll get to the end twist. No, not twist. But Lucy's the twist.
Yeah.
But I'll say it later. I said the kid singing is really good still. What else happens? Johanna's jaded, because when she's saved by the creepy dude, she's just like, "Well, I'll never be free" or some shit. Like
What?
Johanna,
Creepy dude.
this is the dude, the pirate.
Is he a pirate?
No.
He's a sailor. They call him a sailor. He doesn't even look like a pirate.
That's racist.
Yeah, and he's British. I'm allowed to be.
Punching up. Yeah, that's fair. I just said Joanne's jaded though, because by this point she's just like,
Yeah.
oh, everything's terrible. It's whatever.
Even if I escape, I'll still live in London.
Well, I have no rights.
This did happen, yes.
You're gonna get canceled on Twitter.
Yeah, it's okay.
Then I put Lucy's the old woman. What? And the reason why I was confused was because I thought she was just gonna stay a homeless lady, and then he thought that he killed his daughter, and then he was like, "Oh, I killed my daughter, no," and then kill himself.
Oh.
Then it went a little bit differently, where I was like, "Hey, in the beginning of the movie, I kind of thought the mom was still alive, and then forgot about that idea." So
I see.
I was bamboozled.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys felt.
I mean, I didn't. I already knew most of the plot, so I wasn't really surprised by anything.
When that happened, I didn't think it was the daughter. Like when they had him like slowly turning her over, I was like, oh, that's his long lost.
I didn't recognize her at all.
I didn't either, but I was like,
I didn't.
That's what they're telling us.
Well, I had my idea in my head, so
Yeah.
I didn't see the truth. Yeah, and then he gets mad at a good old Lavette.
You didn't tell
yes.
me my wife was alive, and then she's like, I didn't tell you she was dead.
True.
Yes.
And he's like, oh no.
Lavette did nothing wrong. Hashtag.
Yeah, I could fix her.
Yeah, hashtag
Actually, I don't want to fix her.
Yeah.
I love her all the same.
The thing I was gonna say about that though is when he realizes that it's Lucy, you're meant to feel like. I feel like you're meant to feel scared for Lavette because like obviously he's gonna be all angry at her, but I just didn't because it's Johnny Depp, dude, and he's like kind of campy.
Yes, that's the point.
I know, but like I feel like in that moment it would have helped if the actor could be menacing,
sinister.
be sinister, especially given all that.
Be a
he's
better
done.
actor.
I just didn't feel scared of Johnny Depp at any point.
What is this, a perfume commercial? Okay, I would hope you guys would get the reference, but... no, alright.
Oh, because he did a perfume commercial?
Yeah, he did a perfume commercial where he plays guitar and there's like a lion or something.
Yeah.
I've never seen this commercial. I don't watch cable.
No, it's on YouTube.
watch
I keep
cable.
getting it on YouTube ads.
I don't watch cable.
It's broadcasted on like you can see it everywhere.
Yeah, is it right there?
Yeah, it's in your heart.
I don't have a heart.
It's in the hearts and minds of the people.
Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd. So anything you guys want to bring up? Because I kind of blitzed through. Because most of it was song. So
Yeah.
I knew the plot going in, but I watched it because I've never actually listened to the music all that closely. So,
why were you spoiled, bro?
because I watched that Sideways video like a year ago.
You watched the video without watching the movie?
Yeah.
That's weird to me.
Well, at the time, I'd never heard of Sweeney Todd.
Ah.
So,
Okay.
besides,
I'm gonna go
it
watch
is-
that video because I like his channel. I like his video on Les Mis, and
Cats?
Yeah, the Cats video is pretty fun. It's
Yeah.
also like an hour and a half long.
should I?
You've seen the whole movie then of Cats. Why do you want to watch it?
For content.
I saw a lot of Cats content. I watched.
Like for musicals, I get more enjoyment out of it for the spectacle of the live music than for the plot. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
I was a fan of Hamilton before I saw it, and I still had a great time because at that point it was just like going to a concert.
Right.
See, I don't like concerts, so if I know what's going on, it's kind of bored to me. Generally,
Well,
no, it's gonna be hated, but
wait. Did you talk about La La Land on here?
no, I don't like La La Land.
I'm not super big on La La Land. I think it's alright.
It's overhyped, for sure.
They go like la 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 la, we're in the land, and then it ends.
Yeah, it's bad.
I think that was I think that you could freeze frame me and then it'll just be a long pause of me we'll cut away and then I'll be still in shock at the La La Land thing.
It's okay. La La
I know.
Land.
Gain reduction.
We're coming back, Elino.
GR. Huh?
Where's your bit? What happened to the bit you were doing?
Oh shoot.
It's too
No,
late.
no, I was just gonna
Nah,
say.
it's too late. La La Land sucks.
It's okay.
You were gonna say?
I think La La Land benefited from
Our review
being-
of La La Land.
huh?
I said our review of La La Land.
Begins now. I think that one was probably better than most movie musicals because it was written as a movie musical, and there weren't like tropes and expectations for the audience that like we had to meet. Like for example, I'm pretty sure like the Italian barber with his hand sticking out of the chest, that's like iconic or whatever to the stage play, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That's one of those moments where I felt like, oh, this is for the theater fans, right? But La La Land, I never felt like that because everything was written for the camera.
Yeah, but also for the standing of La La Land and movie musicals, it helps that most movie musicals are pretty shit.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. That movie, it just seems like it's good cinematography, I think. Good artistry in terms of like.
Are we still talking about La La Land?
Yes,
Yeah.
real quick.
Okay.
Sorry,
I got lost.
A La La Land tangent. It has good artistry. I just think it has bad acting and songs and
I like City of Stars.
That's wrong.
story and ending.
Unbelievable.
Stars.
It's
You're
if you
so
take
wrong.
if you take away the pretty scenes,
You're
it's
so
a
wrong.
boring movie. I said it.
I also thought it was a boring movie.
Thank you.
And I also have some beef with it because, like, the whole impetus for the guy to fall in love with the lady, he hates his job playing Christmas songs at the parlor or at the diner, and he gets kicked out for going on this hardcore jazz solo. But he could have totally just added jazzy ornamentations and embellishments to the Christmas songs, which already have like a structure and harmonic sequence that is very jazzy, and he could have kept his job.
I've heard this rap before, and I'm inclined to agree. Yeah.
I'm not even like like a jazz guy, and I know this.
Yeah.
It's because he wasn't.
Which is fine.
He's not a
Like,
jazz guy.
I think that's a valid criticism.
I
actually.
did jazz for like a year and a half in college, but I didn't like it.
I think Sweeney Todd is better than LaLaLand.
Yes.
Oh, I think you're
agree.
wrong. Oh wow.
Wrong.
Well, La La Land did win Best Picture.
How you gonna take that? Loser.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I just like shitting on.
All right, I have a confession.
You've never seen Moonlight.
No, I have seen Moonlight. I thought it was okay.
I like that movie.
It's a character study. I don't like character studies.
I do.
But I said that, and only once I saw your reactions, I realized, oh yeah, that's right, it didn't win Best Picture.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, that's why he did it because they. Oh.
I was legit.
You were just like was it Jimmy Kimmel that did that?
No, it was some old
Jimmy
dude.
Carter?
It's Jimmy Carter.
Some old
Jimmy
dude.
Carter. It was Jimmy Carter.
I think like I don't know. I liked this movie because it was very fun.
I liked
it was
it
very
because Stephen
simple.
Sondheim is in it. Or wrote it.
I was gonna say he's not in it, is he?
He's pie number 3.
Yeah, you're right. They say writer or
Let's
Okay.
talk about like the end scene though, because you didn't like the way that it looked, if I'm not mistaken.
oh, for the blood, a little yeah.
You didn't like the blood effect.
Yeah, but other than that, like the entire scene I thought was pretty good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I liked
I quite like
that
the ending
whole
scene.
sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He throws her in the fire, and she's
Yeah.
like, ah!
Yeah.
And then the kid comes up from the sewer, and he's like,
And he goes, I thought for sure that Sweeney Todd was gonna like lift up his neck and then the kid was gonna slice his throat because he was like ready to die after all the stuff that he'd just been through. But then he just stabbed him in the side, and I was like, oh, okay.
Wait, he got stabbed? I thought
no,
he
he
got
got
he got some
sliced. He got
No, he got
sliced.
sliced.
Oh,
It was a more gentle slice than like the ones that Sweeney did. But,
yeah, okay.
Like his blood kind of dripped out instead of
Yeah.
It was in a deep cut.
still killed him. We think.
I thought it was gonna be a Romeo and Juliet thing where he does it himself.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
And then I
was-
saw the kid come out, and I was like, okay.
I was half expecting him to kill himself, but also, I was expecting it when he first kind of went down there and was dancing with Lovette, but then after I was like, I think he's just gonna get killed,
Yeah.
and so. But yeah, I like the end stuff.
That was another thing too that I think probably plays better in the stage version, is the dancing and then throwing Lovette into the furnace.
Oh, probably yeah.
I could see that.
And then they they throw up like the cloth flames
Yeah.
with the lights under them. Like, yeah. Okay, I will say, I think overall, it is a mediocre film that is propped up by an incredible soundtrack and quite a fun script.
I can agree to that.
Yeah.
So it is good,
Yeah.
but I would rather see the stage version. Either that, or I want Tim Burton to have a higher budget and go way more ham on the visuals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Because, like, for the most part, it was fine, but it was a whole lot of the main characters walking between the same 3 sets.
Yeah, I think that something I did like about La La Land is that it uses the visual medium well.
Yes, like the ending sequence where they see like how their lives could have gone. I thought that was pretty cool.
I thought it was cool, unnecessary, but cool.
Yeah,
but
just like all art.
that's not true.
You're right. It is necessary because it is unnecessary. It
Yeah.
matters because it doesn't.
Yeah.
Life is but a conduit for art.
Art is non-negotiable.
What I was getting to was that I don't know if this did, besides a couple, I guess, of the blood scenes. Like, I don't think it did anything with like it being a movie that made it pop as a piece of art that like we wouldn't just go see the stage play for. Like, I didn't. I don't know. I don't think. Besides maybe the beach scene stuff. Like, I like that because it's like, oh, it's her imagination. Like, let it go crazy.
I wonder if that's in the stage play. Like, I wonder if they do a whole set pieces for.
I've seen some pretty crazy like costume switches on stage, so they could probably do it.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I like that because like it, you're using the visual, just
Yeah.
like it changes up. But like other than that, I like the time stop thing for him.
Oh yeah, that was a cool little like.
But I heard
Yeah.
I heard in the stage play like he goes up to the crowd, which that seems cooler. like in terms of portraying that he wants everyone to die and everyone's going.
Like
to
the
die.
crowd, like the audience.
Yeah, like the audience.
Ooh, that's good. That's cool.
That's why like I like the time stopping, but like it is better if he just goes into a crowd.
Yeah.
Like. But yeah. Any other thoughts on the movie? Because
they used a lot of like pale makeup on everyone. Everyone's like super white.
They're
Did
drained.
you notice that?
They're drained of
White face?
blood.
No, that's just British culture, bro. They
just do a lot of powder,
just
right?
act
Oh,
like that.
okay. I've never been to England.
Well, I mean, it's probably the past, right? Like,
I've never been to the past.
Sorry for yelling at you. I don't know.
You're
I'm
fine.
sorry you hate me now. Because I think LaLaLand's mid.
That's fine.
And Sweeney Todd is slightly better
Well,
than
the,
me.
the people can get mad at
I'm
me
not
because I
upset.
think Moonlight is mid.
That's
I
it.
haven't seen that one.
Well, here,
It's really good.
me and Adam have said some shitty opinions. Why don't you say a shitty opinion?
Whoa. See, the thing is, I simply don't have those.
That's okay. Yeah, I've talked to you for a while now. At this point,
What do you think about
don't know.
the MCU? That's sure to spark some passion in the audience.
that's relatable to people watching the Sweeney Todd episode.
Yeah. We just lost our entire theater kid demographic.
Yeah,
Now we're on to the Twitter geeks. I don't know.
go on Twitter more.
I
That
don't
new
like Twitter.
That's fair.
the new trailer for
Quantumania.
Ant-Man,
Yeah. You saw me like the photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. I'm excited.
I don't know what Quantum Mania is.
It's the new movie that's coming out. It's gonna have Kang the Conqueror. You know who that is?
Okay, so I got tripped up because you said animated movie.
Ant-Man movie.
This makes more sense.
I do think that it would be interesting to see Tim Burton's animated version of Sweeney Todd.
That would be something I would want to see.
Yes, I would like to see that.
Whether
actually, yeah.
whether stop motion 3D or 2D, I think that would be really cool to see.
Stop motion live action.
You stop motion live action with just Helena Bonham Carter returning and nobody else.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this decision.
I want Sacha Baron Cohen in every role.
Every other role.
Oh jeez.
That'd be a trip. I'd also watch that one. Yeah, it's okay. It's good. It's cool. I liked it. It's fun. It took me a second to get into, but I had a good time after that.
I want to rewatch it just so I can pick out so I can more familiarize myself with the music and pick out the songs that I quite like and download them.
Yeah.
I mean,
You could just listen to the sound.
add them to my legal Spotify playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what songs are your favorite, Elino? Because we heard a little bit of Adam's.
I don't know. I didn't look closely at the.
What parts of the movie that where you're like was not?
Well, I told you the one where she was when they decided to put the Italian.
But we
in
thought we
them.
all agreed on that one.
Okay.
Is there any other ones?
I'm quite partial to "These Are My Friends," where,
That's
where he
cool.
gets the razors.
I like that one too.
These are my friends, and then at the very end, he's like, "At last, my arm is complete."
Yeah, that does happen like
Yeah.
that after all. Ooh.
Yeah, so after watching this, I want to see Into the Woods now.
Yes, you should. Wait, the movie or musical?
I don't know. I was going to ask you about that.
I don't know what that is.
Into the Woods?
It's another Sondheim play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a musical that combines a lot of like stories, like Grimm stories and fairy tales and stuff.
Oh, I see.
And it kind of just like mashes them all together into one
Yeah.
somehow semi-coherent.
They
movie.
did a live action version of that.
Yeah, with James
Oh.
Corden.
Oh.
I was gonna say Jeremy Renner.
Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh jeez.
Jim Corden isn't Into the Woods, unfortunately. Apologies.
Well, he's also
I
in
couldn't
Cats.
stop him.
He's also in Cats.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Cats is objectively bad without him.
Oh, boy. Now I want to watch it more.
I'm gonna watch Cats.
Cats.
Is that what we're talking about next time?
We're watching Cats
The
next
Cats
time.
musical
You know what?
Yeah.
movie?
You know what musical everyone should watch instead? Sunset Boulevard, the musical.
The musical.
Yeah, it's based off the movie, and it's better because it's
Better than the
it has
movie?
it has songs that directly tie into like,
Right.
the theme and character, and it's real good.
They can't
really-
I believe you because I feel like when Sunset Boulevard came out, it was coming out in a time when movies were like
Bad?
were bad. But they
I was
didn't
new.
they knew and like they didn't really know what works best in the medium.
Yeah.
And the only point of reference filmmakers had was like theatrical productions, like stage plays. That's why I think a lot of the acting is like very over the top in that movie. And
It
a
translates
musical,
well off.
yeah, I feel like a musical adaptation of that movie probably works better than the movie.
Yeah.
Is Sunset Boulevard the one where there's the Stella scene? Or is it
No.
Stella!
No.
No? Okay.
I'm ready for my close up.
Yeah.
That's one of the scenes.
No, I don't.
Sunset Boulevard is here in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah, that's a real street
No,
in Hollywood.
no.
Yeah,
It was based
I've
off
been
like
there.
this washed actor,
Like,
and
she was dirty and they washed her?
you know what I mean by washed.
One of them
Washed
does.
up, I know what you mean.
Okay.
One of them washed her. Her butler. Well,
Yeah.
maybe the main character also.
I'll know what that joke is about when I watch Sunset Boulevard.
Watch Sunset Boulevard. Unfortunately, watch Hamilton at least once.
You should.
It is
It's
still on
really
Disney
good.
Plus.
I think so. I think it's on Disney Plus.
I do want to watch it.
If we're gonna, I like the Phantom adaptation. That's just me.
I like the producers. Well, I like certain songs from the producers, but I haven't actually seen it.
The Into the Woods adaptation's fine.
I like certain songs from Les Mis, but I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen the musical for Les Mis.
I've seen Les Mis.
I've only seen. I haven't seen
I
the
wanna
movie
see
for
the
Les Mis.
musical.
I've seen the musical.
I want to see the musical because I learned from that channel Sideways that the movie musical has a lot of problems.
I know.
Yes,
Awesome.
and I have a hot take.
What's your
Sure.
hot take?
So I actually went back and listened to the original cast recordings from both the 2012 movie and from the 83 Broadway production.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I like the movie version better.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
That is a very hot take,
Wait.
and I stand by it.
Wait, what do you like about it? Like the performances? Or
Okay,
Like,
we're gonna get spicy here today.
Okay.
So the '80s version has a lot of like really early synthesizers making up the entire instrumentation, versus the movie version where they have orchestral instruments
Yeah.
on modern recording technology, which I think you'll agree is better. I don't know about you, yeah, but sonically it's better, and I think the singing is better in the movie than
Oh,
the
really?
play. Yes.
That's the part of the hot take. That's,
Yeah, I
wouldn't
mean,
know.
I'm really only comparing the songs that I like. So the Red
Okay.
and Black song, I think, is terrible in the original
The
cast
what?
recording. Red, the blood of angry men.
oh,
Yeah, the movie version is really good,
Mm-hmm.
but the play version is not as nice.
do you think it's a matter of recording because they did like?
No, I also believe it's a matter of performance because
Mm.
in the confrontation, the one where Javert and Valjean are
Yeah.
talking over each other.
Yeah.
In the play, they do it like very dry. Versus
What do you mean
in the
dry?
like
Like it's not like a musical. It's like talking, but
it's
in
it's like it's like they're singing without emotion, I'd like to say,
Okay.
and it's also very very clean. Like the singers start and stop exactly where they're supposed to the
Right.
point where it loses a lot of character that the movie has, where they're like supposed to be exhausted and super tired and stuff, which I'm pretty sure Sideways argues that makes it bad because they're tired and can't sing good. But I say that the performance is better in the movie with Russell Crowe singing, which is not as bad as people say it is, Elino.
Jeez. I think what he argues isn't that it's bad that they're tired, but I think it was unsafe. Like, I think he was talking about how Anne Hathaway could have very easily like hurt herself. in
Yes,
that
she could
scene.
have. And it also resulted in a very good performance.
It
Does that
did
mean
result
people
in-
should replicate that? No. But good things can come from bad decisions.
Like the Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, Wizard of Oz was alright. It was okay.
And
I
cake.
think it's important culturally.
It is important culturally.
Not to say that like those things should happen to those people, but you know.
Why it should happen to the people of the Wizard of Oz?
What should happen?
What are you saying?
They should
happen
meet
to those people?
Oz,
Oh,
the great and powerful. Harry Styles.
Truman.
Harry Styles.
I forgot the name of the guy who plays Harry Osborn.
Harry Truman.
Harry Osborn.
Who plays Oz the Great and Powerful.
Oh my gosh! Wait,
I also have a lot of hot takes about Wizard of Oz.
he played Oz.
Yeah, I said this. I was making a joke.
No, I totally forgot that thing existed. Like the prequel.
Yeah, Oz the Great
wasn't
and
there
Powerful.
two?
I never saw it, so I don't know.
Were there two of them, or it was just one?
I don't remember.
I think they were setting up for a second one, and it was just not good.
What's
I know
his
there's
name?
Return to Oz, which is completely different.
Yeah, that came out in the 80s, I think.
Have you guys seen Wicked?
Yeah.
I read Wicked. Kinda.
The way he described Wicked, the book, was very different than I experienced the musical. I've seen the musical.
From what I read, the book was
10
hornier.
times. That is, from what I've heard from him, it's true, because there's very little horny in the musical.
I really only remember like the first 3 chapters. There's some horny shit in there.
Coolio. Anyway, Sweeney Todd.
Yeah.
Sweeney Todd's
It's pretty good. You should watch it.
Fine.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Any
The
last
movie
thoughts?
version's pretty good, even if it is pitch corrected a bit too much. But if you can see the stage version, go see it, I suppose.
At least listen to the songs. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soundtrack's really good, aside from the pitch correction on the singing.
Yeah.
But
Yes. Don't make Johnny Depp sing again.
no, he's fine. He just needs a little bit more practice on staying on pitch. Give him like 2 months. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think he didn't have 2 months? I'm sure
Prob-
he trained for it. but
He probably. I mean, Sideways has videos about this, so he probably like trained for a couple weeks with one teacher and then a couple weeks with another teacher, and he ended up making no progress, or some progress but not enough. And pretty much anyone can learn to sing good,
Yeah.
so yeah, give him like 2 months with proper training.
Better training.
Yeah, let him practice. Practice staying on pitch, and he's already like an experienced performer, so you can bring that side to it pretty easy. Give him some time. I believe in Johnny Boy.
At least for that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's. Do you want to shout out anything, Mr. Guesser?
Nah. I don't really have any. I mean, no. No.
You should-
Yeah.
Take my hand. Now you take his hand. Now, my arm is complete.
I don't know if they'll like that joke. And I don't podcast. Thanks for watching.